in hospital was very frustrating. You have none of your home comforts. But I must admit, the nurses made it exceptional for me. I enjoyed myself. They were fun. They made life bearable for me. It wasn't a case of, it's unbearable or anything like that. They made things fun for me. About a week after I'd come out of the coma, I was walking, and I walked to the nurse's station one day, and I sat down, and the phone started ringing. I said, "Can I answer the phone?" She went, "No, Steve, you can't answer the phone. Don't touch it." I said, "Okay." And somebody come up to the desk, and as they came up to the desk, the phone started ringing again. She says, "Do you want me to get the phone?" She says, "No, Steve, leave the phone alone." Okay. So, 5 minutes passes again, and a couple more people come up to the desk, and the phone starts ringing again. So, me being me, I says, "Would you like me to answer the phone?" To which she turned around, quite snapped at me, says, "Steve, will you leave the phone alone?" I was like, "Okay then." And I sat like a good little boy that I was. And then all of a sudden, there was a queue. And I mean, queue about 6 or 7 people waiting at a desk to be served by this one woman. And the phone just rings and rings and rings and rings. It won't stop. So I kept, every time it rang, I said, "Would you like me to get the phone?" "Leave the phone, Steve." "Would you like me to get the phone?" "Leave the phone, Steve." In the end, she said, "Look, answer the phone if you must." So I picked the phone up. I said, "Good afternoon. Walsgrave Hospital, Ward 43. How may I help you?" And the gentleman on the phone says, "I'm after a nurse." So I said, "Just bear with me 1 second." So I said to the nurse, "Is nurse, whatever her name is, on?" And she said, "No, she's already gone." "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, she's already gone. Would you like to leave a message, or you can phone back in the morning?" He said, "I'll phone back in the morning." I said, "Thank you, sir." And put the phone down. And this nurse looked at me, she says, "I can't believe how professional you were there. That was amazing. You really did, you was top notch." Just a little slurred, because my speech was still very slurred, she said, "But brilliant." And so my time in the hospital was pleasant. Don't get me wrong, I didn't miss my home comforts, but the nurses really did make it a nice place to be. I came to understand it probably took around about 18 months to fully understand what I'd gone through. When I first came out of hospital, I seen a speech therapist, and she gave me some words to practice, and I got this list of 12 words. She said, "I want you to do them in the morning when you get up, at night before you go to sleep." I said, "Okay." Well, I used to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so my volume had gone through the roof. I was so loud all the time. And I went downstairs. First morning I was back, 5 o'clock. And the missus upstairs, and she's got 2 children as well. They was asleep. And I picked my list up. I was in the kitchen. I went, "Elephant, giraffe." And I was screaming these words. And I woke the house up. To which everybody wasn't impressed at 5 o'clock in the morning. But I used to go for walks. I would walk over fields where we lived. I got a bus pass, and I used to go, and I'd go to Hinckley. I'd go to mum and dad's to see my mum and dad. And I didn't fully understand what had happened to me straight away. but it happened. I don't know. It all sort of came back to me and hit me hard over the 18 months. I got married when I come out of hospital, which didn't last very long. All of a sudden, she realised I wasn't getting better like that, and she left after 8 months. I got a flat on my own, and I suffered a little with OCD. I was always clean everything. If you look in my cup cupboard now, all the handles on my cups face the same way. They all face to the right as you look in the cup cupboard. And they have to. All my glasses, all the labels have to face outwards. Little things like that. But that's what made me me. I came to understand that I was never going to work again. I didn't have the physical strength I had before. I didn't have the knowledge I had before. I suffered severely with short-term memory loss. I still do. Everything I want to do or I'm going to do, I put into my phone under the calendar, and my phone probably goes off 5 or 6 times a day. Different things that I've got to do and different places I've got to be. That's just something I've learnt to live with. That's just something I've learnt to use for my personal gain. Else otherwise I would forget the majority of my appointments. And I probably wouldn't be sitting here today if my alarm hadn't gone off and said, you need to be at Athena Care today. It's just something I've come to learn to live with. I have to put reminders in for everything. There's nothing I can do without a reminder. From the dentist to the doctors to picking up my tablets to going shopping. Little things like you're going shopping, and it comes up on my phone. Go shopping. Oh yes, and I open my drawer. Oh, there's a list there. I've already wrote that, and off I go shopping. Little stupid little things like that, but things that I need to do. Because if I don't do it, I forgot about it, and I'll quite happily sit there watching the TV, and all of a sudden there's a knock on my door. Where have you been? You're supposed to have been doing this, or you're supposed to have gone and picked this up, or you're supposed to meet me here, and I use my phone, it's my calendar. My phone never breaks, to be honest. I'm pretty lost. Luckily I keep all my things on my PC as well, so I've got like a backup of my phone, and every time I put something in, I back my phone up again, and so it just keeps going like that. But that's me now.